Hello, I'm Paul, founder of GoldStaff Press. Welcome to my first episode in a new series called What I'd Wish I'd Known Before Self-Publishing My First Novel. Over the coming weeks, I'll be sharing the lessons I've learned while writing, publishing and building an independent press. Not because I've got anything figured out, but because I'm still learning, and I hope some of what I've discovered will help others writers avoid the mistakes I made. So let's begin with what I think is the biggest misconception in self-publishing. When I published my first novel, The Staff of Gold, I generally believed the hardest part was over. The manuscript had taken years to write. There were countless rewrites, professional editing, proofreading, a cover designer, formatting for print and ebook, ISBNs, Amazon, Ingram Spark, a website, author pages, social media. Everything was finally in place. I clicked the publish button and then I waited, because I thought that was the moment readers would start discovering my book. Looking back, I realised I had believed the biggest lie in self-publishing. The lie isn't that self-publishing is easy. Most writers already know it isn't. The real misconception is much quieter. It's the belief that once your book is available, readers will somehow find it. I never consciously thought that Amazon would market my novel for me, but I suppose I assumed that because it was now available, it would naturally begin appearing in front of readers. That's simply not how it works. Looking back, I spent years learning how to write a novel. I spent very little time learning how readers actually discover one. Those are completely different skills. Writing creates a book, marketing creates awareness, trust creates readers. As independent authors, we suddenly find ourselves trying to do all three jobs at once. No one really prepares you for that. Another lesson took me a little long to accept. Nobody owes us their attention. That might sound harsh, but it's true. Readers have limited time, limited money, thousands of books to choose from. If they've never heard of me before, why would they take a chance on spending 10 hours on my novels? The answer isn't to complain that the market is unfair. The answer is to earn their trust. That's our job. For me, that completely changed the way I think about publishing. Instead of only talking about my books, I started talking about the journey, the research, the writing process, the mistakes, the lessons, the history that inspires the stories, the challenges of building GoldStaff Press. Because people connect with people before they connect with products. That's one of the reasons I've started this YouTube channel, not simply to say, here's my latest novel, but to invite you behind the scenes and share what I've learned along the way. If I could go back and speak to myself before publishing Staff of Gold, I'll probably say just one thing. Start building your audience long before publication day. Don't wait until the book is finished. Share the research, share the journey, share the setbacks, share what you've learned. Readers often discover the author first. The book comes afterwards. And that's exactly what I hope this channel becomes. Over the months you'll see the publication of several very different novels. Grave at Monte Cassino, written under my Augustine Clay pen name. Staff of Balance, the second novel in the Staff series. The Frequency of Shadows, and later this year Staff of Memory. Each one has taken years to create. I'd like to bring you along for the journey from research and writing through to publication and beyond. If you're interested in writing, publishing, history, or simply following the journey of building GoldStaff Press, I'd be delighted if you'd subscribe and join me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Paul, and I'll see you in the next episode.